صدقة جارية أو علم ينتفع به أو ولد صالح يدعو له. Three things you will leave behind if we are smart, if we are brave enough to understand the formula that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam he said. The Prophet sallallahu, yes, he was poor, but he told the companions, he said, Wallahi, nothing will make me pleased and happy than amount of gold like Uhud. What would you do with it, Ya Rasulullah? He said, won't spend more than 3 days, and I would have spent all of that for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I will not leave anything but maybe a dinar for a loan that I have to pay back. But brothers and sisters, the same thing with Yusuf alayhi salam. He asked for the same thing. He said, قال ربي قال اجعلني على خزائن الأرض. Yusuf went out of prison. He was penniless. He did not have a penny in his pocket. Nothing to spend. All that he had is his knowledge. He came to the king and he said, give me the keys of the storehouses, of your warehouses, and I am the person. He said, inni hafidun alim, I am knowing and guardian to it. So he had faith, because without faith would be corruption. And people are asking for promotion. You ask, why do you need that for? Then so Yusuf alayhi salam, he told us, he told the people, who is he? He said, وَاتَّبَعْتُ مِلَّةَ آبَائِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ وَإِسْحَاقَ وَيَعْقُوبَ مَا كَانَ لَنَا أَن نُشْرِكَ بِاللَّهِ شَيْئًا. I followed the path of my fathers Ibrahim وإسحاق ويعقوب. We will not take partners with Allah. ذَلِكَ فَضْلُ اللَّهِ عَلَيْنَا. Again, the word that look at the favors of Allah upon me. He was thrown into the well. He was present for 9 years. He was seduced by the wife of the Aziz. Even with that, he stayed on the path. This is a message for our children, for our youth. When they say the calamity and the test is so hard, I said, read Surah to Yusuf. Brothers and sisters, some people cannot handle knowledge. In 1980s, I don't know if some of you remember, a man by name Rashad Khalifa. This man was genius in math, and he started relating math to the Quran. Number 19, and he started dwelling into the Quran and finding the miracles of number 19, to the point that he said, I think I am the prophet of God. And he claimed to be the prophet. Why? Because he dropped the word اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. He dropped that part, thinking that I am the one who received the knowledge, that definitely I will be the one. The third person, رجل آتاه الله مالا ولم يؤته علما. This person, Allah have given him money with no knowledge, and Allah have given the example of Qarun. And look what Allah said about Qarun. People say, Ya akhi, no, I'm immune. I'm from the community. I am from this community. Definitely I will not be arrogant. I will not be do this. I will not do that. I am a very good person. Watch it. Allah said that in the Quran. He said, Inna Qarun kana min qawmi Musa. Qarun wasn't from the Egyptians. He wasn't from Pharaoh people. He was from the people of Musa. He was from Banu Israel. He was a poor person. He was a abid, as they say in one of the stories. But Pharaoh chose that man. He said, bring me that abid, that one that said that he is so righteous. I'm going to show you what I'm going to turn him to be tyrant. So he gave him money to the point that, what? أَلَا إِنَّ مَفَاتِحَهُ لَتَنُوُّ بِالْعُصْبَةِ أُولِي الْقُوَّةِ. His keys were so, hard and heavy and not easy for people to carry around for the treasures that he had. He has so much treasure. And they asked him, fear Allah with that. He said, إِنَّمَا أُوتِيتُهُ عَلَى عِلْمٍ عِنْدِي. Excuse me, I got my PhD, I got my master's degree, I got my MBA and MD and everything else, and I have all these, certificates. Look around them. Look around you. I have gained my way up there. إِنَّمَا أُوتِيتُهُ عَلَى عِلْمٍ عِنْدِي. Then the answer came, فَخَسَفْنَا بِهِ وَبِدَارِهِ الْأَرْضِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make the earth swallow him, and his money and his people. They did not leave anything out. Identify your strengths. Identify your weaknesses. Nothing wrong to benefit yourself and to show the gratitude that Allah have given you. There's nothing wrong with that. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that, وَلَا تَنْسَ نَصِيبَكَ مِنَ الدُّنْيَا. And don't forget your share of this life. Yes, it's good. It's okay to be rich. There's nothing wrong to be rich. But in the same time to be, gratitude and to be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and not to forget, رَبِّ اغْفِرْ لِي. رَبِّ اغْفِرْ لِي. Because sometimes we make some mistakes, not knowing what are we doing sometime. Take from whatever you can and give whatever left for the akhirah. Seek Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How can I build my talent so I can make it better for others? This is the question that we need to ask ourselves. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam never lived his life for himself. He lived it for humanity. Number 4, وَرَجُلٌ لَمْ يُؤْتِيهِ اللَّهُ مَالًا وَلَا عِلْمًا. This man is poor, is ignorant, and he is already corrupted. How many millions, but billions of people like that on earth? They don't have money, they don't have wealth, but they still follow the lead of that tyrant, of this tyrant, and they just, go with the flow. No money, no knowledge, no nothing. Yes, brothers, we are working, making living, striving for the best in our careers, but you ask yourself, what is our goal? Islam didn't come, to confine us to a masjid or to a place. He wants us to go out and observe. One of the therapists, one of the doctors, therapists, he took that from the Quran. He made those who have mentally problems to go outside and look at the sky. And they ask him, where are you getting these ideas from? These patients are feeling much better now. He said, from the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala يقول أَفَلَا يَنْظُرُونَ إِلَى الْإِبِلِ كَيْفَ خُلِقَتْ. Look at the animals around you, how Allah created them. وَإِلَى السَّمَاءِ كَيْفَ رُفِعَتْ. And how Allah have raised up heaven. وَإِلَى الْجِبَالِ كَيْفَ نُصِبَتْ. And how Allah have raised those mountains. وَإِلَى الْأَرْضِ كَيْفَ سُطِحَتْ. أَوَلَمْ يَنْظُرُوا إِلَى الطَّيْرِ فَوْقَهُمْ صَافَّاتٍ. Look at how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala designed the birds flying in heaven and the sky. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to explore life, and life is pushing it back to the book to read more and to understand. Wasallam said, المؤمن القوي خير وأحب إلى الله من المؤمن الضعيف وفي كل خير. The strong believer is more beloved to Allah and better to Allah than the one who is weak. But he said, with both there is goodness in them. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله فاستغفروه فيا توب المستغفرين.